cool is that? All right, they're really gonna have to kick me off the set at the end of my shows tonight. I'm having way too much fun. Now, we talked about metallics as a big trend, but here's another beautiful trend in prints, and that's a floral printed pant. And I can't think of a better way to celebrate the roses, the wonderful iconic symbol of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, than the MarlaWynne Disney's Beauty and the Beast FLATTERfit Pant. If you already know and love her FLATTERfit pants, this is exactly what you're getting. You're getting one of her most popular silhouettes. It has a great fit. It has a great feel. We have two colors, and this is what the girls were wearing. Both Valerie and Jan were wearing the matching pant that ties back to that wonderful metallic top. The two colors are, I'm holding the dusty blue dark slate. And it really is a dusty blue, sort of a gray blue color. Really unusual to see those soft pastel shades in a print on a pant. And then the other color here is going to be the cement patina. Cement patina, and that's gonna be almost like a taupe or a putty color with a dove gray. I cannot take my eyes off this wonderful print. It's like a simple garden of roses. You have these wonderful floral designs. The roses, I think they captured that design of the rose perfectly. And then against that darker pattern, you have the vines. You can even see the thorns as it kind of wraps all the way around. But look at how wearable this print is. If you're someone who's thinking, I don't know about a print, that might be a little too much. Because these are more of a monochromatic color theme, they're going to be very wearable. It is a 29-inch center inseam, so that's another standard inseam, 29 inches. We do have sizes 2 through 24. You are going to want to shop your size. You can pick up your favorite size. We have the sizing charts also online at hsn.com. I'm just gonna slip this off to show you. This is a stretch twill. So if you're thinking, oh, those are not gonna stretch, there's no way, Sarah. Look at how much stretch there is in this pant. So it gives you the look of a cotton twill, but it really has a lot more stretch. It's gonna never bag at the knees or sag around the midsection. It's gonna always have that great recovery. I love the wide waistband. That's gonna be nice and flat and sort of pull you in around the top of your waist. And you don't have to worry about a zipper or a button or pockets. I mean, there's nothing that gets bunchy. It's gonna lie flat, and that's what they call the Fit and Flatter Pant. One of her #1 best-selling silhouettes. You cannot go wrong. The only thing you can do is possibly miss out on your favorite color and your size. I think this is a really pretty color pattern. And then you can wear this with metallics. You could also wear this like a little white t-shirt and like a moto jacket. I mean, that would look really cool as well. You could sort of go hip and edgy. And the great thing about these pants and pretty much all of Marla's designs, she never wants you to have to wear heels. Finally, someone who's designing for women who have like real lives and real bodies, who want to have a lot of real fun day in and day out. So another wonderful HSN exclusive item for Disney's Beauty and the Beast, all inspired by the movie. And the roses are just adorable, aren't they? Don't forget to add